going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 players that you can buy right now for under 50,000 coins that will help you win more games. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT24 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So early in the MUT year, something I want you guys to avoid doing is overpaying for cards and trying to have like the best team in the world. Now, if you're competing in the MCS or you're just a natural tryhard, I totally get it, but you just have to keep this mindset that cards are only going to get better as the year goes on. These are the worst cards we will see at the end of the year, the ones that are out right now, right? So try not to overspend on items that are good for now, but won't be good for long. And we're gonna go over 5 cards that are under 50,000 coins that can definitely help you guys win some games, get by without having to spend a bunch of coins to add good players to your team. We're going to start with a really cheap one, but he's actually going up in price because people are kind of finding out about this card. It's a 78 rookie card, Chase Brown. And listen, speed kills. This is the only reason that this card is going up in price and the only reason that I'm recommending it, because pretty much everything else attribute-wise is terrible, but he's got 86 speed. So if you need a running back and you're looking for some speed, Chase Brown is your guy. Now, Mutt.gg says he's about 6K on average, but the catalog within the game says he's right around 30K. So the price is definitely elevating on this one. Definitely check your binders for this card as well, because if you happen to have it sitting around and you don't really need a running back, this is a good profit that you can make off of such a low overall card right now. And also keep in mind, very early on in the Season 1 Field Pass, of course, you get that 83 overall DeAndre Swift, which is slower than this card, but better all around and, of course, free. So you're not going to have to spend any coins on that one. The next option is a speedy wide receiver here. Again, when we're talking budget, you're going to have to keep in mind that a lot of attributes are just not going to be good, but Marquise Hollywood Brown gives you 85 speed and 81 deep route running. 80 catch isn't bad either. I actually went against this card a couple times, and I wouldn't say he like dominated against me, but he played very well, right? So I think this is a pretty good pickup here, and you can find him for roughly about 39,000 coins. Another one that, you know, 80 overalls don't go for 39K on average, so if you happen to have this one in your binder, definitely check for it. If you don't need a wide receiver, this is another card that I would recommend you guys selling. And by the way, the cards that we're going over, at least the first 2, they don't get any good abilities, so you're just going to run them as is. But the next 3 that we're going to go over actually are cards that can get abilities, and they're all going to come from the same promo. That's right, the Headliners promo. So we got another wide receiver here in Kadarius Toney, 84 overall, 5'11", 85 speed. He gives you 80 deep route running, 81 short route running. The mids at 79 as well. Spec catch 81, regular catch 83, catching traffic 78, and jumping 83. Now, in a moment, I'm going to talk about several different ways that you can go out and get this card for free. But if you did want to go out and buy him, and there's a handful of these 84 overall Headliners cards that are pretty good for, you know, the first week of the game or even the first couple weeks, this particular card on average goes for about 41K. And if you've played online at any point so far this year, I'm sure you've gone up against this card because like everybody has him. Another really good thing about this one is if you invest in him early or if you take him as a free option, and we'll show you how in a moment, once he kind of gets outdated, it's a good option as a kick and punt returner because you want to stay away from putting your starting wide receivers or running backs, any starter, you want to stay away from putting them as a kick or punt returner, especially on offense, because when after the kick return, when it's time to take the field, they're going to be a little bit fatigued. So if you got a guy on your bench or maybe a 4th or 5th wide receiver with good speed like this Kadarius Toney, he makes a great and ideal kick returner and or punt returner. The next one is going to be another running back. It's Khalil Herbert. You've probably gone up against this card as well. On average, he goes for about 35,000 coins, and if you stay patient on these Headliners cards, you can usually find them at some pretty good prices. So this is just another speed running back here with the 84 speed, 83 acceleration, and 84 agility. He has really good carry at 88, and for an elusive back to have break tackle 83, this early in the game is actually pretty good. Ability-wise, like, we don't have any good abilities across the board on many players so far this year, but for running backs and even wide receivers, reach for it for 1 AP is not a bad idea. Running after the catch is really good this year just because of the rack animations, and if you add that in with reach for it, there's a lot of times where you could have a 4th and long, a 3rd and long, and you don't have to throw after the sticks here because these players can rack it up. They got some speed, and the reach for it's going to help it. A lot of times you can settle for a shorter throw but make a play after the catch that'll get you that first down in a crucial situation. And then the third option, or obviously the 5th option, but the third one from the Headliners promo is going to be J.C. Horn, and this is a card I have on my team currently. Really good cornerback here, 6'1", 85 speed, 84 zone, but keep in mind he has 72 man coverage. Please do not play this card in man coverage by any means necessary. On average, he's going for about 35,000 coins as well, so you know, you get the Jalen Ramsey for free. Many of you probably got the pre-order Sauce Gardner, so you got a couple good cornerbacks there, but this is certainly a good early game option. And as promised, we can talk about those last 3 cards that I just showed you, how to earn them for free. So if you go over to your Headliners Field Pass and you take a look at the rewards here, you get a couple opportunities to do this, and one of them is very early on, so you can kind of start your team building right away. You know, if you're getting the worldwide release version tomorrow, this is a great opportunity to start building your team day one. And if you look at this Field Pass here, you're going to see at level 4, you get the 84 overall B&D Headline Heroes Fantasy Pack. So the 3 cards plus a couple other options will be in this pack. They are B&D, and I mentioned earlier with Kadarius Toney, he's a good option from this pack because you can move him to kick returner once he kind of gets outdated as your wide receiver. If you scroll through the rest of this Field Pass, you actually get another one of these packs all the way at the end, which is level 19, and this one is a non-B&D pack. But keep in mind, this is a multiple part promo. We're going to have more 84 overall Headliners Heroes, so this pack will be updated more than likely with those new cards. And of course, once we find out who they are, we'll drop a video going over the best card to take out of this pack. And it doesn't stop there. You can actually earn another 84 overall B&D from House Rules. Now, I put a big asterisk next to this one because currently, unless it's been fixed over the last couple hours, some of the rewards from House Rules are not granting out or issuing correctly. And if you do find yourself in that boat, you're not alone. It's happening to pretty much everybody. But within House Rules, early on, you're going to get an 80 plus non-B&D pack. At level 4, you do get an 84 overall B&D Headline Heroes Fantasy Pack. So those 3 headliners at 84 overall that we talked about, you can get 2 of them for free. Technically, all 3 of them for free if you want to get it from that level 19 from the field pack. And because I'm such a nice guy there, I'm actually going to give you a 6th, a bonus option, another card that's under 50k that you might want to take a look at. And it's an offensive lineman. I know it's not exciting, but David Bakhtiari is pretty good at his position. But the reason I'm recommending him is because if you did all your rookie premier cards, and by the way, we don't know exactly when they're coming out, hopefully sooner rather than later. Mutt.gg did add all of them to the database today, but they said they still don't know when they're coming out. That's really up to EA. But the reason I recommend this card is because we had one left tackle from rookie premier, I believe it was Paris Johnson. Well, for whatever reason, EA decided to make him a right tackle, so now we have 3 right tackles from rookie premier and 0 left tackles. So if you were counting on having an almost complete full offensive line from rookie premier, well, try again because EA ruined those plans. So if you need a left tackle, David Bakhtiari, about 48,000 coins, so he meets under our budget. 83 strength, 85 awareness, 84 pass block, and 82 run block. For a card at that price and that overall this early in the game, I think there's some pretty good balance there. And obviously left tackle is not an exciting position, but it's certainly a necessary position to build your squad and to protect your quarterback. So there you have it. Those are 5 plus a 6 bonus one cards under 50,000 coins that can help you guys build your MUT 24 squad. We're going to do another one of these videos, probably 10 players under 100k. If you got any recommendations, leave it down below in the comment section. I thank you so much for tuning into another video. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.